Monday, April the 7th. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Hall.
And you are watching Community News. Welcome. Let me turn the music down a little bit. If you're a first-time viewer, we're a local information events program. We air every week. And gotta thank all the groups that share us. Also, if you're out there in all these other lands, check us up on all these different platforms. Give us a couple likes, subscribe, whatever it may be. And we'll tell you later on in the program how to get a hold of us if you have a local event. We also like to feature new local businesses, or if you're a local business and just need a shout out, like Robin's Boat Repair. They're brand new. Down 205 South Chamberlain Avenue. You can check them out on Facebook. They've got a group, and they say they accept everybody, but they're in the old IGA and UGO.
It used to be a UGO, and then it was something else. And
yeah, so they do paint, gel coat, buffing, detail, flooring repair in your boat. So check them out on Facebook, or just go stop in and see them, welcome them to the neighborhood, and tell them you hear about it here on Community News on Small Town Network.
And it's time to get your boat ready.
Yeah. All right, right into it. Again, thanks to the groups that share us, but we've got tons of events going on. So, events is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Evans Financial, right across the street from the park. What used to be a park still is part of a park, and a hole in the ground, and caboose.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Once again, we're still in tax season. If you're like me, you're putting it off for a while. But as you look at your statements for your IRAs and 401ks and stuff, and if you're having trouble figuring out what's going on with them now and today, and you want to talk about them, I'm the guy to come see. Sit down, we'll talk about it, have a cup of coffee, and maybe get you in a better place.
Yeah, there's his info right across from the caboose in downtown Rockwood. Stop in and see John. All right, things to do. And this is things to do this week. Stick around at the end of the program. We've got upcoming things in case you're one of those people planning way ahead. We've got stuff all the way till June. All right.
Yeah, still going on, and it will be for a while. We got our spring book sale at the Rockwood Public Library.
Yeah, it's awesome. Library's killing it. They be jamming.
Always jamming on Tuesday at the Bluegrass Community Club there in the Bradbury Community Club, brother. 6 to 10, $2 gets you in, and for that same $2, you can take an instrument and play.
Yeah, very awesome. And they be worshiping.
Every Wednesday they have their adult Bible study at 7, and then on Sundays they have their Sunday school program starting at 10, worship service at 11. Of course, the Wednesday Bible study we talked about. The Women's Association meets on the second Tuesday at 6:30, and the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is the second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, and stamp collectors, this is your thing.
The rest of the year, it looks like. Every Wednesday, they're stamp collecting and talking about stamps at the Art Circle Library in Crossville.
Yeah, we like to share significant dates in history, and here is a big one.
Yep. Confederate General Robert E. Lee meets over there with Ulysses S. Grant and signs the surrender of his army in Northern Virginia.
Oh yeah, I thought I edited it out, but there it is on the next line. But yeah, that's a big one. I actually used to live in Lee County, Florida, which was named after Robert E. Lee. But I didn't know that part of the story.
Well, you don't get that by osmosis, just living in Lee County.
That's true. Yeah.
But the Preserving Oak Ridge is having their twice monthly farmers market, the second and fourth Wednesdays. This happens to be one of them.
Yes, so go out there, get you some fresh veggies. And this is kind of interesting. It's if you're into the outdoors, this is for you. They're looking for teams.
Yep, looking for 4th and 5th grade middle school and high school students, and they're going to learn about trees. They're going to do some hiking, and they're going to compete in contests. And I don't know what that entails, but maybe it's tree identification. And,
I'm not sure. Yeah. So check it out. That's actually done by UT, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And TCAT.
Yeah, if you're looking for a job, they get up there to Crossville for the Tennessee College of Applied Tech of the Upper Cumberland. And that's going to be up in Crab Orchard. And if you look at the list of jobs that they're going to talk to you about, I'm sure if you're out of work, one of these things will interest you.
Yeah, that's a big
one. From manufacturing to commercial maintenance, like Howard said, agriculture. You don't see that much.
You don't see that word.
Yeah, very cool. So get a job down there. Check it out. And Daddy Longlegs.
A spring musical by Paul Gordon and John
Caird?
Yeah. Anyway, put that in Dayton.
Yeah.
Starts at 7:30.
I try to stay away from the Daddy Longlegs.
I ain't scared of those. A lot of people are.
You know, they say they're the most poisonous spider there is. If
They
can
say a lot
actually
of
open
things.
their mouth big enough.
They say a lot of things, though.
Well, if you get the book of They,
Yeah,
it's in there.
Yeah.
They say.
they do say that. And this is an interesting one. Apparently, the Vulcans have arrived at Roane State Community
Yes.
College because they're having their Live Long and Prosper academic festival in 2025.
Probably about 100 Spocks down there.
Yeah, they got those Vulcan ears.
Vulcan ears.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, all right. And then
Anyway.
back to Roane State.
yeah, for the Oak Ridge Kennel Club at Roane State Community College Expo Center Indoor Arena, and it's free to watch them, and that's from 7 a.m. to 9.
Yeah, go check that out. And back at the Palace.
The Kings of Queen at the Palace Theater. They're a Queen tribute band, and they're going to be there starting at 7.
Yeah, very
Central.
Very awesome. Another music-oriented one. Shaboom.
Shaboom, life could be a dream, and sometimes it is, at the Cumberland County Playhouse in Crossville. It's April 11th through June the 1st.
And then you wake up.
Yep.
And
Got to be the 50s.
another show.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah,
shows to see.
And apparently this is a comedy by Ken Ludwig.
Yes.
At the Moving Over Buffalo, Cumberland County Playhouse in Crossville. Give them a call for tickets, and that's running from March 7th through May 4th.
And they are full bloom.
Yep. According to Diane, she went over there, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Cool.
had pictures. But they're in full bloom at Narramore Farms for their Tulip Festival for the spring, and that runs through April 5th, which is already gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So don't go down there.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
Don't go down there. Just call Diane and ask her how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, please call Diane.
Yeah.
Nobody talks to her. She
She's
needs
lonely.
somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
But then we have, this is down at the Rockwood Marine and RV Resort from the 11th and the 12th. It's Friday and Saturday. They got all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially for the orange and white game. I guess it's going to be on Saturday.
Yeah.
But they're going to have s'mores and pours on Friday, and orange and white game, Watch the Vols, are going to have a big 16-foot projector screen to watch that.
That's crazy. Football's right around the corner.
Oh, man.
There's the rest of their month schedule, so if you want to plan ahead, check that out.
Yep.
And then back in Harriman.
Harriman, they have their spring vendor market at the Gathering Place from 10 to 4 on the 12th is Saturday.
Yeah. Oak Ridge Farmers Market's back.
also on Saturday from 8 to 12 at Jackson Square.
Yeah, that's regular Eastern time. And then Film Festival in Harriman.
This is apparently local film shorts, and they're going to be showing them all at the Princess Theater on Saturday at 3 p.m.
Yeah, check it out. And Break Silence.
Break Silence is going to be at the Crossville Amphitheater at 7 o'clock. That's
Yeah.
Central Time on Saturday.
Yeah, very cool. Check that out. And then the all-inclusive Easter egg hunt.
And we're getting in some Easter stuff that actually has bunnies.
Yes.
So this is the KTG Foundation, and really, really neat thing that they're doing here. And this Saturday starts at 1, and you've heard Scott talk about it a lot. They've got for different things for if you've got children with some disabilities or some special needs, they can accommodate you with an Easter egg hunt, and that's just a wonderful thing. They've got the apparently, the beeping eggs and all kind of things.
Magnetic ones, quiet hunt, and like we were saying, the regular Easter egg hunt with, your average hunt is almost crazy.
It's chaotic.
So that is awesome, and I appreciate KTG for sending us that one. Another one in Crossville.
Fairfield Glade Baptist Church and Fairfield Glade Community Club are getting together to put on a Easter egg hunt celebration from 2 to 4 Central Time.
Yeah, bounce house, kiddie train, and more. So check that out. And there's another bunny.
Yep, that's a true bunny. But they're going to have photos with the Easter bunny from 2 to 4 in Athens. And I don't know whether that's Central or Eastern. I'd say Central, wouldn't you think?
Athens is Eastern, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty straight.
Scream Chambers
straight down. Yeah.
supporting that one, right?
Yeah, that's the Scream Chamber. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the address there. Yeah. So go check that out. It's really cool for them to put that on. Another bunny.
Yep, at the Cofer's Garage, Hops and Shops on April the 12th. That's Saturday at Cofer's Garage from 11 a.m. to 4.
Yeah, and then they're naming a road.
Super Jack Way.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's pretty much how it went.
I don't know where the road is, but they're going to name it. And they're going to unveil the road sign there at 12 p.m. on Saturday.
And it's actually two different events. You go to 10 a.m. to Roane County Park for the unveiling of the road, and then go at noon to Caney Creek Rec for their spring kickoff celebrations.
Okay.
So it's weird. It's two events in one. But I don't understand the Super Jack thing. So if you go down there, send us pictures.
Yeah. Hey, get to us and tell us what it means.
And tell us who Jack is.
Yeah.
Because I think
and why is he super?
Exactly. So there we go.
And why is he white?
Right. What? Yeah.
Outside the Turn Foundation for Barrel Racers, they're having their event. We've been talking about this for a while, but that's Saturday and Sunday this week from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Roane State Expo Covered Arena.
Yeah, and there's some imposters in town.
Yeah, the Nashville Imposters at the Princess Theater in Harriman, 3 p.m. starts on Sunday.
Yeah, and this one's been up for a while.
It has the Upper Cumberland Strawberry Festival pageant.
Yes.
And that's on the 13th. That's Sunday, and adults are $5, kids are $3, and under 5 are free.
Yeah, this is the following week, but they sent it to me, and I just wanted to make sure everybody saw it. But yeah, the Christian athletes.
Yeah, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes at Roane State Gym at 6:30 next
Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, it does say Wednesday.
Yeah, but that's this week's things to do. Stick around. We got your upcoming events right after two of my favorite segments. First of all, the Roane County Animal Shelter, and then Rockwood School News. So stick around for that. Speaking of Roane County Animal Shelter, we get to feature some of their little critters.
Yeah, if you need an animal, that's a great place to go get them.
Yeah.
And they need you, and you need them. So why not get together? Ezra sitting down on her kitty litter.
Yeah, there's one of them pans from Amazon.
Blackie and Sonny.
Yeah, and then
Cheesy and Coco.
Chessie for the Yankees.
Cheesy.
And
Cole and Pepper. I got Pepper right anyway.
Yes, and look, they're also cute.
Yeah.
Tig's ready to go get it.
Yeah, he is. And Lewis.
John said Tig was ready to go get the mailman, and he just
It's that face, man.
it is. He's like, we got something today.
If I'm a mailman, I'm just handing that mail to that dog.
For
and let him
real,
take it
like
back
here,
here.
you take the mail.
Yeah.
And little Lewis.
Lewis is just wanting to be a buddy.
And now look at these eyes.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm not sure. Huey's a good dog. I know it. You can tell by looking at him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want him in my face waking me up in the morning.
Yeah, I bet you get used to that cute
I
eye.
probably would.
But look at their prices are great, and honestly,
Yeah.
like go down and help them. Just give them a donation, give them some time if you can.
Oh, Cooper's wanting home.
There's Cooper. There's their hours, and you can also help them. They're getting like bleach items, dog food, cat food. These litter pans help them, the non-clumping litter. And like John always says, you can get these and just send it right to that address.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to go down there, and you can help them out. But go down there. We appreciate them being part of the program. It's awesome. So if you get a critter adopted, hey, shoot us a picture. We'd love to see that. All right,
yeah.
School News brought to you by Bells, and we're calling it the Bells Shopping Center, right there next to Walmart. It's vacation time. People are packing up, getting ready to go to the beach, spring breaking. And then, of course, your Easter items. They got household items. There's all kinds of Easter items and spring fun stuff. It's time to get outside and play. So go down, check that out, and tell Madison you heard about it here. We are always lucky to get a school segment from Mrs. Clement's journalism class, and there they are. This is a funny one because I got to teach the kids about green screens there, and we've got a funny one here. And they sent me two versions, but I use this one because it just shows how a green screen works, and these kids got to learn that. But we got Brad Harvey and Bells Fink from Rockwood High School with our student report. So here they are.
Hi, I'm Bella Fink,
And I'm Brady Harvey.
and this is our segment of Small Town Network.
This week on Monday, the 7th, baseball plays Midway at home at 6.
Softball plays Cumberland County at home at 6.
Soccer plays Tellico Plains at Tellico Plains at 6:30.
Tuesday the 8th, baseball plays Midway at 6.
Softball plays York Institute at home at 6.
Thursday the 10th, tennis plays Roane County at Roane State starting at 3:30.
Soccer plays Men's Central at home at 6:30.
Baseball plays at home against Sale Creek at 5 o'clock.
Softball plays at Oakdale at 6.
EOC testing starts on April 15th, and this week is Assistant Principal Week. So thank you, Coach B.
Prom tickets and yearbooks are on sale.
Our school recently had a STEM visit and we think it went very well.
We want to congratulate our boys soccer team on the recent win against Oliver Springs.
This has been our segment of Small Town Network.
Yeah.
When his mama said she can see right through
Sorry,
she
Bella.
She meant it.
It auto-corrected Bella's name. Sorry, Bella, for that. And Brad, great job as always. And that's the fun thing about doing a school that's school colors are green.
Green.
Yeah. So the chances of them wearing green shirts are very good. But great job to them. Great job to Mrs. Clement's journalism class. As always, if you watch, give them a shout out, give them a comment, and tell them they did a great job. Again, there's your lunch menu for the week.
Absent pizza.
No pizza. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got a tariff on it or something. I don't know. But don't forget, you can help out the Roane County Animal Shelter and Rockwood High School at the same time.
Yeah.
Actually, don't do that. Don't read. That was over April 1st. Actually, just take it straight to the... We did rehearse. But also, you can get Mrs. Clement's journalism. They do the yearbook, which I'm just saying you're going to want to get a copy of that yearbook because there's a Wilk Production Studios ad with Small Town Network in there.
Just the ad.
Just get it for that. I've already ordered one. It's going to be awesome. But the kids also do this. I can say kids. They're like young adults. But they've got a program on Spotify called Tiger Talk Podcast, and you can scan that little QRL right there. And but those kids do such a great job. Appreciate Mrs. Clements. Appreciate Rockwood High School. We did have that STEM tour last week, and it went really well. The kids did amazing. So now we just wait to see how it goes and if they can get STEM classification. But they deserve it. The kids were amazing. And no matter what, those kids are doing some amazing stuff at Rockwood High School. So shout out to them. All right, other interests, which is stuff coming on in the upcoming weeks, brought to you by Freedom Storage in the formerly
Scanlon Lumber.
Yes, go out there. They got climate-controlled self-storage facility, 24/7 access, new security. Stop laughing, Howard. It's not funny. New covered and open parking areas. We rehearsed that part too. They both had to get their key right. And then go out to Aquarius Water Systems and the Coffee Whipped Cafe, 2 places in one stop you can hit there, but they can design you a water system for your business or home. And also you can get a nice coffee. They got teas, all that fancy stuff. There's their hours, so check that out. All right. Other interest, which again is stuff coming up in the upcoming weeks, and the big one is about to start off again.
Oh, Main Street Mondays down here in Rockwood. As you can see, the dates right there, and there's all the things that can be done while you're here in that evening.
Yeah, contact a City of Rockwood if you want to be a vendor.
Story time Wednesdays at the Rockwood Library still, so check that out, the 16th.
Yeah.
It was the Easter party. There's the dog bunny. There he
Now
is.
that is a dog bunny. Yeah.
$20 per dog, Easter egg hunt, special treat, photos. There's the numbers they call reserve a spot down there in Harriman.
Yeah, that Dewberry Pet and Spa, they the pet spa, they do a lot for Roane County Animal Shelter, so shout out to them. And then
April 19th, West Roane County Volunteer Fire Department has their egg hunt going on, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. right down there on Pump House Road in Rockwood.
Yeah.
Free event.
yeah.
April 23rd, Roane State Community College and Career Expo. Don't forget about that. 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. free event.
Yeah.
April 26th, Christian Academy of the Cumberlands live auction fundraiser. Door opens at 6 p.m. $30 per ticket. Crossville Central Time.
Yeah, that's a big one for them. And then Make a Mug.
Oh, Make a Mug Ladies Night at Cofer's Garage, 7 to 9 p.m. right down here in Rockwood. Deadline to register is April 23rd. May Day Festival, May 3rd, downtown Harriman, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah.
May 10th, Harriman again, Home and Garden Tour, now accepting vendors and sponsors. $30 for a 10 by 10 space, and there's the contact number. Deadline the 31st.
I gotta fix that. Call and tell them it was our fault again.
That's right, we just read it, baby.
And we told you to register, and
What those guys at Small Town Network said.
Yeah, we're on a program.
Howard said.
Howard said.
I never
Yeah.
said anything.
Oh. Yeah.
May 17th, here we go. First annual Kingston Football Golf Tournament, tee times, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch is at 12. There's the contact number, and it's $400 per team, $100 hole sponsors, and $20 mulligans per team.
Yeah.
May 31st to June 1st. Watch Bar open, 2-day makeup classic again for the bass fishing tournament. $200 entry fee per boat. Big fish paid daily. No entry fees accepted after May 29th.
Yeah, another.
Ooh, June 7th, 12th annual Roane County Bass Tournament benefiting the St. Jude. Registration opens February 3rd.
Yeah.
At 9, oh, okay, my bad. At 9 a.m. at Bunch Marina. Entry fee $100 per boat. See, I was getting confused on these times and
That's
days.
how long we've had this one.
The tournament will be at Kingston City Park.
Yeah, don't forget, if you have an event or anything, or you're a business that wants to get a shout out on the program, this is how you do so.
Yeah, you can email us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. But as always, the quickest, safest, most cost-effective way of getting a hold of us is to message us directly on Facebook.
Yeah, shoot us a message. Also, while you're out liking pages, don't forget to check out the Town and Talk Mine and Yours. That's open to everybody. And then the closed group, which is just for citizens of Rockwood, Town and Talk. Both those are awesome. Howard puts those together and gets you like city council meetings, information that's important to know.
Get involved.
If you're a member of the city or
Yes.
you live in the city, you should be a part of both of those groups. So check that out. You hear the music in the background. That's my friends Uzori. That's my Ukrainian friends. Still fighting for their lives out there in Ukraine. But our thoughts and prayers go out to them. So another week in the books. Don't forget, if you got an event, just shoot it to us. We would love to do that. Great to see everybody at Thunder Road. Got a nice sunburn.
It was a lot of fun.
It was wild. Yeah. Played some music out there and had a good time. So thanks to everybody that came out to that. And for everybody, have a great week. We'll see you next week. So from all of us here at Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Howe.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody. We will see you next week.